Be me, 24-year-old female. Live with my mom. She's a doctor. Love to sit at home and Google celebrities. Gives me the tingles, especially Robert De Niro. Think I'm kind of a sleuth because I'm a writer. Google interesting stories, especially local crime stuff. Still never had a boyfriend, but chat online under a fake name. Call myself Torture Master on a writing site. Scared to post my face online. Heard it can be dangerous. Dream of being a famous writer but have no ideas. Had a few short stories written up, but they're not enough. Kind of obsessed with medieval torture methods. Who knows why. Decide one day to go to my mom's hospital to find a story. Think about it for 2 weeks, debating if it's a good idea. Mom suddenly decides to adopt a cat. I like cats from afar. Instantly call my best friend Eva to rant. Who knows what that cat will be like? Will it distract me while I write? Will it hop in my bed after using a litter box? Tell mom I don't want a cat, but she won't budge. Too much chaos for my brain, can't handle it. Suddenly my mom brings home a cat in a box. Meowing sounds already making me lose my mind. Sensoryoverload.exe. Tell my mom I want to go to the hospital to gather stories. She says okay, but stay in the lobby. Telling patient stories is a breach of confidentiality or whatever. Fine, whatever, just want to get away from the cat. As we drive, mom asks if I think the cat is cute. Shake my head, no way. We get to the hospital, me dressed in my designer coat my mom bought. Sit in the waiting room, scanning for interesting patients. Spot a young guy, but he's glued to his phone. Maybe he's suffering from a serious issue. Looks interesting. Suddenly, a male nurse approaches. Hey, he says, looking curiously at me. You're the doctor's daughter, right? Yeah. I smile awkwardly. He smiles back, wearing glasses and has some acne. .jpg. Walk up to him, kinda nervous. Hey, so how long have you worked here? Since I got placed, he says. I'm a writer, I tell him, looking for stories. He seems impressed. I smile back. My cheeks get hot, pale skin turning even redder. He's cute. Kinda like it, but trying to fight it. Sorry, can't tell you about that guy, he says, glancing at the patient, but I'm a dungeon master in my D&D group. It's all about the stories. What's that, I ask, genuinely curious. He explains D&D to me, eyes lighting up with passion. You should totally come join us, he offers. Cool, I'll think about it, I say, trying to play it cool. He gives me his number, telling me to text him. I'll send you the info, he smiles again. Later, I sit in the waiting room. Patients are avoiding me, too shy to talk. My writing pad remains blank, so much for gathering stories. Nurse dude keeps looking at me. My face heats up even more. Do I like him? No? Maybe? Mom finishes work. We go home. At home, making BLT sandwiches, she asks if I met the nurse. Yeah, I say, trying to sound uninterested. Tell her about D&D. She encourages me to go. Maybe, I say, thinking about my sandwich. I eat the dry sandwich and go back to my blank screen. Panic.exe. Endless writer's block. When will my fate change? Look at his number again. Heart racing. Okay, I'll text him, I finally decide. Send a message. Hey, I'm interested in D&D. When do you meet? Did I just take my first step out of my comfort zone? Weeks pass. I finally go to the D&D night. Nervously walk in. Nurse is there. Looks surprised, but happy to see me. He lights up and starts to chat me up about the game. Get drawn into the stories, feeling more comfortable around him. Suddenly, he leans in and whispers, I think you have a lot of great ideas. My heart skips, thinking maybe he likes me back. I mean, I don't even like him. I notice he's blushing, which makes me blush even harder. Weird.jpg. He probably just thinks I'm a nerdy story writer, right? But maybe he really does like me or something. As we walk out after the session, he nervously asks, so, would you like to hang out sometime? My heart races. Face feels hotter than ever. Oh no, he's asking me out, right? What do I say? I get embarrassed thinking he's making a move. Just smile awkwardly and nod. Utterly flustered. Sure, I managed to squeak out. Was that a date? My face when I realize I just accidentally agreed to a date with my nurse crush. He grins, clearly pleased, while I mentally freak out about what just happened. Maybe I'll finally have a story worth writing about after all. But is this even a date?